5 things I have learned from the 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Stephen R. Covey. Hey guys, this is Bernard C right here from the Marketsolvers, and in this episode of my book review series, I'm back again with another book to share, which is 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Stephen R. Covey. So here are the 5 things I have learned from this book. Let's begin. Number 1, if you want to change a habit, start from your paradigms. So what do you mean by paradigms? Paradigms is basically your point of view. So I learned this from in the book, in the habit 1 category, which is to be proactive. So you want to change a habit, right? You need to tell yourself why you need to change your habit, and it comes from your personal your core beliefs, your core values, and also your paradigms. So by giving yourself a reason to change your habit, it gives you clarity, and from the clarity you rely on that clarity to change your habit effectively. Otherwise you will just stick to that habit again, especially when the habit is bad. If the habit is good, just give yourself a reason why you should do it every day in a particular routine. So the second thing I have learned from the 7 habits of highly effective people is that you need to break down your to-do list into smaller ones. What do I mean by that? Because when you have a very long to-do list, you tend to be you tend to not sure where to begin, and some more you'll feel very cluttered because the list is too long. When the list is too long, you feel demotivated to not do anything at all. So try to break it down to smaller pieces. Maybe in one day, try to aim for at least 1 or 2 things that you must complete on the day itself. And by doing that, at least you have progress. You are still moving forward. Maybe fast, maybe slow, depending on your own capabilities, right? So from there, you still get things done, and the best of all, you are very efficient and also effective. So ask yourself, which things are your main priorities right now? List them down and find out which one you must do first and which one you can delay and do it much later. Also, once you finish everything that you're supposed to do on the day itself, don't forget to reward yourself each time you complete your personal objective, especially your daily routine goals, so that this will keep you motivated and continue to follow the routine that you set and get things done. So the third thing I would like to share with you guys is that being independent alone is not enough. You need to be interdependent. So most of the people around the world, they know it is important to be independent, but not many people knows that it is even more important to be interdependent. So what is the difference between independent and interdependent? So interdependent is basically being independent and dependent at the same time. You have to know that you cannot achieve everything alone. You can see that when you sell something, you will depend on people to buy from you so that you can earn money in exchange for the goods that you need. So it is totally interdependent. And in your workplace, you cannot work on things alone. You are working with different people from your colleagues, can be even your customers or people from other departments as well. So just from the workplace, at home, you have your family members. So in conclusion, we can see that the world we live in is an interdependent world. We need to rely on each other to get things done and also to survive, most importantly. So please take note that whatever we do, it will affect others. So just make sure that you understand your roles very well and be mindful on what you do, because you know the consequences not only will affect others, it may indirectly affect yourself as well. So the fourth thing I'd like to share with you guys based on this book is that try not to settle to compromise things when it comes to making a decision, or can be trying to achieve a goal with your team. Aim to create a better solution for everyone. It doesn't matter if it's within your family, it doesn't matter if it's within your colleagues in the workplace, or maybe someone else that you met outside. Achieving team synergy only works best when everyone is happy. If you compromise things, not everybody is happy unless they are willing to do that. So you need to discuss and identify everyone's win with with the end objective in mind. If all else fails, you need to seek to compromise things with the team, because that's the only way that you can probably achieve after you have exhausted all your brain juice trying to find out all the best alternatives that you can to achieve a win-win situation for everybody else. Otherwise, you have to compromise and make sure you seek their approval and their agreement or even willingness to compromise things before you actually finalize your decision. So the final thing, number 5, is that you need to only provide solution to others when they ask for it and emotionally ready. Why I say that this is important? Because in the book, Stephen actually mentioned, if someone is not emotionally ready and they didn't ask for a solution, you as a friend or maybe someone else trying to give them a solution without them asking for it may cause even more argument. Have you ever fallen into the situation where someone comes to you and share their problems, and you have the very high tendency to share and give relevant solutions right away, and you know what happened next? More arguments instead. So that's the reason. You need to make sure that people are emotionally ready, or even the better way will be if they ask you for solutions or even advice. So not everybody wants a solution. Sometimes people just want to be listened to. So be patient and be an empathetic listener. Just listen to their struggles. You do not need to give them the solutions. Just be calm, listen, and try to understand what they are going through. Try not to be those kind of overly positive people and actually cause misunderstanding. Let's say someone is depressed and you just tell them stay positive, don't be depressed. It may cause a negative effect on the other person, as if you know that. But the problem is nobody knows what you've been through, and you won't know what everybody else has been through depending on the situation, right? So of course, everybody is different. Make sure that you always listen before you take action or advise accordingly. So those are the 5 things that I have learned from the book of 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. So if this is the first time you're watching this video and find this helpful, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe on the right hand bottom corner of the screen. So if you are watching this via my Facebook page, please don't forget to like and share to other people as well, so that they can also learn from this video, right? So this is Benarsi here once again from the Market Solvers. I wish that everybody stays safe during this pandemic, and I'll see you in the next episode.